Ever since the Rihanna incident, Chris Brown's name has been surrounded by controversy, with countless allegations following him over the years. While some have added fuel to his polarizing reputation, others have been debunked, leaving fans questioning what's fact and what's fiction. In this video, we're breaking down every major allegation against Chris Brown that has been proven false, separating the truth from the rumors. Let's dive in. The 2009 incident between Chris Brown and Rihanna was a turning point that reshaped both their lives and Chris's career. Reports, including those from credible sources like People, reveal that their relationship was tumultuous, with instances of mutual aggression. He pleaded guilty to felony assault, took responsibility for his role, and complied with court-ordered penalties, including probation, counseling, and community service. His public apologies and subsequent interviews reflected an attempt to take accountability and grow from the situation. The incident cast a long shadow over Chris's career, with public opinion becoming deeply divided. Some forgave him for his mistakes and continued supporting his music, while others remained critical, emphasizing the lasting consequences of his actions. Despite releasing chart-topping hits and earning accolades, the stigma of that night has been difficult to shake, and rumors and narratives surrounding the event persist to this day. 2013 Nightclub Incident, where Chris Brown was accused of attacking a woman. According to reports, a woman claimed that Chris assaulted her while they were at a nightclub. However, the club owner, who was a direct witness to the event, came forward to deny these claims, stating that Chris did not attack the woman. This statement from a credible on-site witness significantly undermines the validity of the accusation. The second false allegation to debunk occurred in 2015. Chris was accused of assaulting a woman on a tour bus near a club where a video shoot was taking place. This shoot involved other artists, including French Montana and Fetty. The accuser alleged that Chris assaulted her during the event. However, according to a witness on site, Chris did not do anything to the woman, directly contradicting her claims as reported by KDVR. Another example of a false allegation against Chris Brown occurred in 2016 when he was accused of threatening a woman with a gun at his home during a party. The accuser claimed that Chris pointed a firearm at her, leading to a high-profile police investigation and widespread media coverage.
It kind of triggered Chris. But he said, don't go near the diamonds, started calling me names, saying, get the F outside, go back outside. And then that's when Chris kind of went off and said, what did I tell you, girls? I've been telling you over and over again. And then he pulled out the gun and he said, get the F out of here. And
years ago when the girl claimed that I pulled a gun on her in my house, like the SWAT was out here and all kind of crazy shit. Yeah. The crazy shit. Ray J and them was here. I was asleep the majority of that incident. Ray J, they had a tattoo party here. So Ray J up in here, boom, boom, I wake up.
You said a tattoo party?
Yeah, so okay. Certain people having tattoos, but I'm saying it was hella people, hella girls in here. So I guess whatever went down happened, the police just came in this here, and I'm like, what the f is all the SWAT outside for? They're like, bro, I don't know, I'm gonna go talk to him. I said, no, don't go outside.
This Ray J.
However, after a 2-week investigation, authorities dropped the case due to a lack of evidence, as reported by TMZ.
How are you feeling about the result of the case? Did you expect that? What did you expect?
The same year, Chris Brown faced another allegation from a woman named Liziane Gutierrez, who claimed that he punched her and stole her phone during an encounter in Las Vegas.
When I saw Chris Brown the first time at the party, he was acting weird. Extremely weird.
As reported by Vulture, the case was ultimately closed due to insufficient evidence and the absence of credible witnesses to support Gutierrez's claims. Adding to this, an ex-friend of Gutierrez came forward to assert that Chris did not assault her, further casting doubt on the accusation. In 2017, Chris Brown was accused of punching a photographer at a Tampa nightclub during an event. The alleged incident made headlines, with claims suggesting Chris had attacked the photographer in a dispute. However, according to Rolling Stone, the case was eventually dropped by law enforcement after 2 years, due to a lack of evidence and the absence of witnesses to corroborate the accusation. 2 years later, in 2019, Chris Brown faced a serious allegation while in Paris, where a woman claimed she was sexually assaulted by him after meeting him at a nightclub and later going to his hotel. This accusation led to Chris being briefly detained by French authorities. However, he was released without charges soon after, as authorities found the evidence provided by the accuser to be insufficient and questionable. According to The Guardian, the case did not proceed further due to the lack of credible evidence to support the claims. Chris vehemently denied the allegations, maintaining his innocence from the outset. He later filed a defamation lawsuit against the accuser. In 2021, Chris Brown was accused of hitting a woman during an alleged incident where she claimed he smacked her so hard her weave came off. The woman even went as far as filing a police report and sharing her story with outlets like TMZ. The claim quickly made headlines, drawing significant media attention. However, when investigators looked into the allegation, they found no sufficient evidence to back up her story. There were no witnesses to support her claim, and as reported by Billboard, the case was eventually dropped. In 2022, Chris Brown faced a $20 million lawsuit after a woman accused him of drugging and raping her while at a party on Diddy's yacht in Miami Beach. The allegations were explosive, grabbing headlines and reigniting public scrutiny. However, the case took a dramatic turn when text messages between Chris and the accuser surfaced. As reported by Rolling Stone, these texts revealed flirtatious exchanges in which the accuser initiated further contact with Chris after the alleged incident, even sending him explicit messages. These revelations severely undermined her credibility. Ultimately, the case was dismissed, with the judge dropping the lawsuit due to insufficient evidence and the accuser's failure to proceed with prosecution, as highlighted by NBC Palm Springs.
What time is it? Put the time and date.
While you're giving me mixed signals, you're like reading the messages and stuff, and you haven't blocked me yet, so I'm guessing you don't hate me. I just want to see you again. I mean, just answer the phone and then you just hung up. Like, just let me know. Like, if you want me to leave you alone, I definitely would, but I really just want to fuck with you again.
In July 2024, Chris Brown and his team found themselves at the center of yet another allegation, this time involving claims of assault during a concert. The accusers alleged that Chris and his team were responsible for the incident. However, witnesses who were present at the concert took to Instagram to share a very different version of events. They reported that the accusers were actually the aggressors in the situation and that they had entered the VIP area without authorization, escalating the altercation themselves. This first-hand testimony suggests that the case is unlikely to hold up. It's pretty amusing, if not outright suspicious, that ID Discovery would choose this exact moment to announce a documentary focusing on Chris Brown's past allegations. This announcement comes just as fans are buzzing with excitement over his recently announced stadium tour. It's no coincidence, the timing feels far too calculated. Instead of being a genuine exploration of the truth, this feels like an opportunistic attempt to dredge up old controversies and tarnish his image at a time when his career's thriving. Let's call it what it is, a narrative play. Chris Brown's name is synonymous with controversy for many, despite the fact that much of what's been thrown at him over the years has been proven false or dismissed for lack of evidence. Yet, here we are again, with a media outlet attempting to drag those allegations back into the spotlight. It seems like a desperate move to capitalize on his notoriety while conveniently ignoring the full story, especially when many of these allegations have already been debunked or proven baseless. What do you think about the way Chris Brown's allegations have been handled in the media? Do you think it's fair that stories, even ones proven to be false or lacking evidence, are continually brought up as if they're still relevant? When you look at cases like the 2016 gun accusation, the 2022 $20 million lawsuit, or the 2024 concert incident, there's a clear pattern. If you enjoyed this breakdown, please like the video. Thanks for watching. Like the video for a part 2.